What up, y'all? This is Key, and I'm back. And we're going to do things a little bit different this week. We're going to start off with a little story time. My husband is from New Orleans, one of the greatest cities in the world, especially when it comes to food, okay? And he introduced me to a soup called YAKA. It is amazing. It is a broth-based soup, and it just is good for your soul. Like, when you sip it and eat the noodles and taste the meat, it was everything. And I'm into recreating meals. I love to do that. So, I ate it a few dozen times and I wanted to recreate it, and I feel like I did a really good job. However, I used some extra things and I made it my own, as I do with all my dishes. I make them my own, do a few things different, use a little more of this, a little less of that. So this is my version of pho or YAKA, or just what is basically called a broth-based soup. And you can do what you want to do, add, take away, but there are two things that you should absolutely not skip. That is, well, actually, let me tell you this. Don't skip anything in here. Do what I tell you to do. Do it just how I told you to do it, and you're going to enjoy it. Okay? All right, here we go. So we're going to start off with oil in our pan with some avocado oil, just to cover the bottom. Make sure that nothing sticks. That's the first thing, okay? And once you do that, we're going to add what? The Trinity, because we don't do anything without it, right? Got it. We're going to add the Trinity, saute it, and then we're going to, of course, add our bell peppers and make sure that we get everything down and translucent, okay? See? Beautiful. I love colors in my food. I love it. Lets me know I'm doing the right thing. There we go. Sauteed it. Perfect. This broth base is amazing. I use about 2 teaspoons and 2 cups of water, and I started off. I use this better than bouillon. It is amazing. I use soy sauce. I put everything in there, okay? And then I let it kind of make a roux. I let it cook down. I only have 2 cups of water in this pot right now. I only add a little bit of seasoning because soy sauce is salty. Broth is salty. You don't need really any, but I always got to put a little Old Bay in there. So I'm simmer my vegetables and my broth, right? See how that looks? It's like a roux, right? That's what you want to see. It's bubbling. You can see the water, and I don't really use water, but since we're using bouillon, you use water to cut that salt. So you're going to continue to use water. I used about 5,097 cups because my house is so big for all these people. But you can add enough water to where you like the taste. I add my bay leaf, and then I stir, okay? And I let it come to a rolling boil. That is important because you want to let all these seasonings marry and get together. Okay. I chose ribeye because I like ribeye. And so that's what we did. We marinated the ribeye in some Worcestershire sauce overnight, and then we're going to sear it on the stove, okay? And my cast iron skillet. Couple of minutes on each side, and then we're going to let it cook a few minutes, take it out, and the drippings that are right there in that pot, in that cast iron skillet from the ribeyes, we're going to go ahead and pour that into our broth base, because that is the meat drippings that you want to taste, okay? See that boil? Yes. See that Worcestershire sauce? Yes. Don't skip that. Don't skip the soy sauce. I use about maybe 10 shakes of soy sauce, 10 shakes of Worcestershire sauce, and it's perfect. Don't skip it. Let the steak rest, then I'll slice it. Okay, see there? I know that it's pink, but once you put it in your bowl, it's going to turn brown because the broth is so hot. So I know what you're thinking. I don't eat pink meat. Listen, soon as you put it in this broth, it's going to get brown. Okay? I added angel hair because I love angel hair. Here's my ribeye, baby, this ribeye is going to melt in your mouth. It's really delicious. Don't cheat yourself, baby. Treat yourself, okay? So, added the eggs, because eggs is traditional inside of the dish. I added green onion. And then we're going to add some spinach as well, because this base alone, just the broth alone, will have you falling over. It is so good. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. And actually, when I freestyle and made it, it's one of the best things I've ever made. And it's just a simple soup. And you can take away or add whatever you like or you don't. But this is a simple soup. It's cold outside. And there we go. And you're going to eat more than one bowl, so be ready. Remember, we're cooking all 2024 with Key. Bye.